and welcome to another installment of Return to Shironagasu Island. How you doing? Hope you're doing well. Oh boy, that last installment was quite the trip. The secrets have started to slither out, I guess you could say, with our scene with Akira at the end of the episode being the most substantial, and finding out that, yep, this island has been used for some terrible things in the past. And I don't think we're even like scraping the surface with the things that she told us. Believe that Aurora has kind of been proven to be even more tied to this, probably in ways that are going to make us cry. And the elephant in the room, of course, is that on our way from that discussion with Akira and the whole snake poisoning thing, we stumbled across what smelled like a dead body in a room, but I stopped because I had already been recording for about an hour and 40 minutes, and I kind of like to keep these things a little compact, so it made for a good stopping point. You had to stop and wonder for the next 24 hours, what could it be? What could it be? It's probably a dead body, but we're gonna jump in and we're gonna find out. So it would be Dish. All right, can you stop mocking me already? At least show me some gratitude. I try to ignore them and open the door. As soon as the door opens, we are hit with the foul odor of putrid blood and rotten meat. Words cannot describe how awful fecal odors are. Yeah! There's a number of unfortunate scenarios which you in your life will probably come to experience that. The strong smell makes everyone in the room hold their noses at the same time. The room is so dark that I can't see a thing. The switch doesn't work. There doesn't appear to be any electricity. This is eerie, but we must find out what is going on in here. All right, I have a pretty good idea of what might be going on in here. Psst. I signal Reel to back off and then open the bathroom door. It's all right, there's nobody in there. Everyone behind me breathes a sigh of relief. There's nothing unusual in here. I should inspect the room. There's a Louis Associé guidebook and a notebook. Just like in all of the other rooms, there's nothing unusual about it. There doesn't appear to be anything written on the notepad. There's nothing unusual about the mirror. It looks like the light bulb has been removed from the lamp. It appears that this was done on purpose. I wonder why. The lights are off, but there's nothing unusual about the lamps. There's nothing unusual about the sofa. Weak light barely shines through the windows. The weather outside is rough as always. I can barely see anything in this dimly lit room. The strong wind is shaking the windows. There's an Isle of the Dead painting on the wall. It's a nice painting, unlike the room itself. There's nothing unusual about the painting. Given the situation, it does creep me out a little bit. What is this thing on the wall? Yeah, buddy. You ready? You ready? Who's pulling the blanket back? Oh, it's gross. Oh, good. Yeah, you might want to step out, my guy. Alex runs out of the room with a pale face. It would actually be better if everyone went outside so that I can preserve this crime scene. It's okay, babe. I understand. Hey, stay here with me, Reel. You're the only doctor on the island.
私の専門は内科なんだけど。
Close enough. Tomato, tomato, potato, potato. Does anybody ever say potato? Is there anybody that is not like that either just didn't know the word, or is there any place that pronounces it like that where you know it's just potato? It probably is. Like because there are multiple ways to pronounce things in various languages, and I'm just being hugely weird right now, and I'm probably going to be canceled for it. Which is fine. I deserve it. That was me. That's on my ignorance there, and I paraded it around like a gigantic idiot. You have dissected a body before, haven't you? I mean, what difference does it make? Why do you have to stop and ask yourself that question? I think that if I had ever dissected a slaughtered corpse in my life, that's something I'd remember. Alright, just gotta make sure, huh? Run through the tally of all the bodies that she's dissected. You're the only person here capable of doing this. Hey, Neneko?
109、137、139、161、167、169、179、191、193、199。
Neneko is mumbling and talking to herself, probably to escape from this horrible reality. I'm not exactly sure what she's counting, though. Prime numbers? Hey, I didn't mind you counting numbers, but at least take a look around the room. Yeah, that's the thing. We're getting used to that. Ikeda is kind of a dick. She may look stupid, but she's actually a genius with a photographic memory. Her abilities can be very helpful at times. Right? Somebody's being responsible here. She might become traumatized. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure. Well, it's not like I have a choice. She'll just have to hang in there. God, hang in there! You just be a trooper, Neneko! The lights are off, but there's nothing unusual about the lamps. All right. The bed sheet is soaked with blood. There appears to be something underneath it. I should be careful. I should look elsewhere for now. Okay. Where else? There's nothing special about it. Strong wind. No, wait. There's some small blood stains on it. Nothing else. Okay. I need to look at the phone again. No need to look at the phone again. Okay. All right. Is this gonna be another, like, find the single pixel that you've not clicked on moment? Cause boy, these are real bad. These are kind of bad. I don't think this was an accident. Someone must have peeled this person's skin off. We don't know yet. However, our most pressing issue is identifying this corpse. No, there's one person who's missing. We'll probably know for sure when we pull this sheet back. Oh man, let's pull the sheet back, Rio.
分かったわ。私はもう大丈夫。
You're not scared, you're fine.
やってちょうだい。
Yep. Oh boy. What a horrible spectacle. Hey, Nanako. Yeah, okay, she's gone.
まさか僕にそれを見ろって言うんじゃないだろうな。やめ。
She really doesn't want to be here, dude. We probably shouldn't be doing this. Don't worry, I won't force you to this time. Go back to your room and be quiet. Maybe this guy does have a little bit of a heart. Nanako runs out of the room as fast as her feet can carry her, crying her eyes out.
それが賢明だと思うわ。この状態の死体をネネコちゃんが見たらトラウマじゃ済まないと思うもの。
I'm not a total merciless jerk, you know.
私にはその慈悲はないの？って質問は意地悪になるかしら。
I mean, I want to rattle some things with you, but it's not a, I mean, good. I mean, Cage could be a part of this here. I mean, if we're there. Anyway, I'll make it up to you somehow. I really, really will if you want me to.
期待してるわ、池田さん。では、検視を開始します。
Rio puts on her vinyl gloves and begins to examine the condition of the
顔面
corpse.
皮膚欠損、溶岩球欠損、鋭利な刃物によると思われる眼輪筋の欠損が両目に見られる。尾軟骨、耳介も同様に欠損。
Oh, good.
尾骨の一部が露出。後輪筋欠損、死肉及び歯、口腔外、下に刃物によると見られる刺創が多数。
Many stab wounds are found on the orbicularis oculi, gingiva, teeth, hard palate, and tongue. I've seen these kinds of wounds on mouths before. They're similar to the wounds made by mercenaries and mafia during torture. They do this by sticking a knife into the mouth and then dragging out the teeth. That's... You know when you read something and you didn't, it's in your brain and you immediately start feeling it? I just had that moment. And that was a very visceral feeling I had just now.
あまり考えたくないことだけど、その情報は当たりかもしれないわ。出血や傷口の状態から見て、これらの傷は生きてる状態でつけられた可能性が高そうよ。
Sounds fun. His skin was peeled off and he was tortured alive. I can't even fathom that. Whoever did this must have had quite a grudge against this
下の
person.
思想が比較的浅いのが余計にえげつなく思えるわ。これは多分失血死や出血による窒息を回避するために注意して傷つけないようにしてたみたい。
The torturer wanted him to suffer as much as possible by keeping him alive. I've seen a lot of dead bodies before, but this is the most horrible one of them all. It makes me want to avert my eyes in disgust, which we have, because we still don't even know who it is. I have an idea, but we'll see. His face has been deformed beyond recognition. We should look at the rest of the body.
じゃあ、胸部の検視に移るわね。
I'll move in on the chest. Rio gradually removes the sheets further, revealing the body's chest and abdomen. A deep cut that continues all the way down to the abdomen is visible in the center of the torso. Some of the victim's intestines can be seen protruding from a cavity in the abdomen. A strong rotting smell permeates the air. The awful smell that fills the room appears to come from the abdomen. Although the clothes are badly damaged and blood-stained, I can see that they were once a black tuxedo and a white shirt.
胸部から腹部にかけて深い切創。特に胸部の傷が深い。胸骨、正中切開術のような状態。胸骨と肋軟骨の一部切断痕が見られる。
What's wrong?
心臓が欠損。全部摘出されているようだ。
Uh-huh. The heart. Rio, from a medical point of view, how hard is it to remove someone's heart?
正直言ってかなり手間よ。
Yeah, like my dad had open heart surgery, and they told me the whole process to do that way back in the day. And it's like, that's a whole lot of work. You need a hell of a bone saw to get through the rib cage, first of all.
摘出するためには胸骨と肋骨の切断か肋骨の固定を行った後心臓につながる血管を全部切断して摘出する必要があるわ。知ってる？心臓はとても重要な臓器なのよ。
I didn't know that. I thought it was only a biological pump. The next time I see a heart, I'll give it my proper respects. However, because it takes a lot of effort to remove a heart, I don't think that this is some simple grudge. What happened to the other missing body parts is also a mystery. The only stripped part left in this room are the victim's peeled off facial skin. Where could the heart
窓
be?
から投げ捨てたのかしら。
It's possible, but why would the person who did this want to throw them
全
away?
部ただの気まぐれなのかも。
I mean, yeah, that's a logical conclusion there. Who knows what they're thinking?
胸腔内に何かが。
Oh, of course there is. There's gonna be like a note saying like, "Find me, I did this." Real strains her face and pushes a hand into the open chest. She removes a card from it. All
心臓
right.
があるべき場所に何かカードのようなものが入ってたみたいなんだけど。
Dan Raymond, huh? Private card. Real hands me the card and I place it into a plastic bag. Because the card is covered in blood, it's difficult to make out what's written on it. I wipe the card. It says Dan Raymond. As I expected, this is Sir Raymond's body. Yep, I was thinking, like, there's only one person that we've literally not seen on screen this whole time. So, and at some point it was gonna come out that this dude's dead. And this has either been set up here the whole time, which is my guess. I still think this guy has been dead since we got here. Or you know, or obviously we're gonna posit that it happened recently. As I expected, this is Sir Raymond's body. Its physique is similar to that of the portrait of him that hangs in the entrance. We can't know for sure, but it's probably him. Maybe the killer wanted us to know who they killed, or this could be a trap. The card says private key. Could this be the key to Sir Raymond's living quarters?
まさかレイモンド卿も殺されていたなんて。そうなるとやっぱり犯人は屋敷側の人間じゃないってことなのかしら。
It's too early to say. Real, what is the estimated time of death?
ええ、ちょっと待って。もうすぐ直腸音の数字が出るから。
After a while, Real removes her thermometer from the
直
corpse.
腸音は基本的にシグモイド曲線を描いて、最終的に室温と同じになるってのが基本なんだけど。
Alright, so he has been
今
dead for
測定
quite
した
a
数字だ
while,
と殺されたのはおそらく12時
but
間
it's
前後
not
だった
been
と
since
こ
we
ろだ
got
と思う。
here. So it happened last night at some point.
回復されてる影響が気になるけど、多分この時間が近いはず。
That is true. 12 hours ago. It's 2 p.m. right now, which means that he was killed around 2
その
a.m.
時間帯に呼び出されたってことなのかしら。
Or maybe even earlier. I remember hearing strange moaning when we arrived on this island. Could that have been Sir Raymond? Perhaps he was asked to come here and was captured right after we arrived on the island? Even so, leaving his corpse here after killing him is a very bold move. Perhaps the killer only had time to capture Sir Raymond and then they came back and tortured him later. But that means that anyone could have been the killer, even the guests. However, Sir Raymond knew that there was a traitor in our midst. I don't think it would be easy to kill someone like him.
とりあえず死体に関してわかるのはこの程度だと思うけど、もういいかしら。
Yeah, thank you. You've been a great help. However, this means that our situation has gone from bad to worse. I think we should tell everyone else about this. And we have to think about how we should deal with the mansion's staff. Suddenly, a door is unexpectedly pulled open. Hey, how you doing? What's up, Vincent? You wanna have a chat? Vincent silently approaches the corpse in the bed and looks at it. I noticed that one of his eyebrows is slightly twitching. Without saying a single word, Vincent storms out of the room. Yo, why did we let him do that? We are an investigator. Sen, I need you to get your head in the game. You literally did nothing. You literally just let this guy come in without any questioning, without any sort of detention. You suck at this. It was certainly strange. When he saw Sir Raymond's body, he didn't appear to be surprised. I have a really bad feeling about this.
まあでもとりあえずここから出ない？このままだと体に死体の匂いが染みついちゃいそうだわ。
You're right. I'll keep this room locked for now. I'm curious about Vincent's actions, but we should all stay silent and remain in our rooms for now. Rio, I have a favor to ask. Could you inform everyone about this? What are we going to do? And it would be better if you use the internal line. Right now, we still don't know who the killer is. It might even be one of the guests. You and me both, sister. All right. Later. Ooh. I guess I should go back to my room as well. Aw, jeesh. I gave my room key to Neneko. No answer. I guess Neneko isn't in my room. I knew this was gonna happen at some point. I did say we were gonna get locked out of our room because Neneko has our key. Could she have gone to Akira's room then? Forget it. I'll just pick the lock. Huh? Why are my lights on? And what's that sound? Oh God, is somebody gonna be dead in the shower now? There's nothing unusual about the bed, although it appears to be disturbed a little bit compared to this morning. Nothing major though. Doesn't appear that someone has been through my suitcase. Still, I'm convinced that someone has been inside my room. I should try to find out where this sound is coming from. I should look elsewhere. Who turned on the lights? Did Neneko come back to my room? I have a bad feeling about this. Or she maybe's just taking a shower. She did say that she was gonna get clean. The sound doesn't appear to be coming from outside, so where is it coming from? The sound appears to be coming from my bathroom. The room doesn't appear to have been vandalized, but I see some strange footprints on the floor. Damn, this isn't good. Could it be that whoever killed Sir Raymond and Thomas is inside my bathroom? I have a bad feeling about this. Holding my gun, I open the bathroom door. The sound is louder in here. It sounds like a shower echoing from the bathroom walls. I have a bad feeling about this. I should look around. What about the sink? There are some drops of water here, which means that it was recently used. The question is, by whom? I have a bad feeling about this. Who could be inside? The mirror is steamed up. That doesn't appear to be anything unusual about it. All this steam means that hot water is constantly running in the bathroom. The clothes basket. I want to take a peek to see what's inside, but it's too close to the bathroom. What? What? My silhouette might be visible through the glass. I should enter the bathroom first. I'll inspect the basket later. All right, we're gonna get... This is gonna be like ugly shower scene, isn't it? Is that what we're about to do? Because I don't think anybody's dead in here. I'm pretty sure we're about to do fan service moment. It appears that the sound is echoing in the bathroom. I can't see anything because of the steam. Could someone be taking a bath without my permission? Neneko hates baths, so it can't be her. Besides, after everything that's happened, I can't imagine that a scaredy cat like her would dare take a bath alone. I don't hear a voice coming from inside. That means that someone isn't just taking a bath, though. Something is definitely strange here. I should inspect my surroundings. Damn, I guess I'll have to open the bathroom door. However, this door is very heavy and made of glass. If there's a criminal inside, they may attack me as soon as they notice the door opening. I'll have to open it carefully to avoid being seen. I crouch, get close to the glass door, and gently push the handle. Oh, okay. It's just you two. What the? Neneko and Akira are taking a bath together. But why are they in my bathroom? Did Akira make a mistake for mistake? Holy shit! Did Akira mistake it for her own bathroom? They're also wasting hot water by letting it run like that. I quietly put the gun's safety back on and holster it. But now that I'm in an awkward position, I have to get out of here without them noticing me, or things will become rather complicated. However, as I try to move to the door, it doesn't seem to budge at all. Why is it stuck? Wait a minute. Why am I trying to push a sliding door? Oh, how silly of me. I can close it if I push hard enough, but that would make a lot of noise.
ねねこ、あんたさっきからずっと無言なままなんだけど、そんな簡単にしゃべれない。少しはリラックスしたら？別に私はあんたを取って食おうとしてるわけじゃないんだし、それにしてもよくそんなに体を震わせることができるわね。
Poor Neneko looks like she's in a tough spot. I don't know how they would end up like this, but Neneko doesn't seem to be enjoying this at all.
なんだか新鮮な感じだわ。ジゼルは私と一緒にお風呂に入るのをいつも遠慮するしね。たまにはこういうのもいいわね。実は恥ずかしい話なんだけど、私こういうのに憧れてたのよ。子供の頃から勉強するのでも家庭教師とかだったから、あなたみたいな同世代の子と交わる機会が全然なかったの。交わる？あなた黒髪も綺麗だし、肌もスベスベね。ちゃんと綺麗にしたらきっと可愛くなるわ。私が大人の女にしてあげるわね。
Phrasing! Phrasing!
大人の女にする。さっきから何妙な反応してるのよ。別に変なことなんてしないわよ。ちょっとあまり動かないで、洗いづらいわ。ちょっとそこはまずい。
Well, it sure likes they're having a lot of fun, but there's no time for thinking like that. I need to find a way out of here right now. Should I close the door or should I leave it open? What should I do? I'm gonna get out of here. When I pull the door, of course it did. You know what? I don't know. Oh, jeez, man. No, I don't want the stupid. I don't want the fan service scene. This is gonna be stupid. I don't wanna. Man.
ちょっといい加減おとなしくなさい。
Can we get out of here, please? That was close. I didn't notice the noise because Neneko shrieked just as I was closing the door. I should make use of this and fully close the door. The phone begins to ring at the worst possible moment. Is that real? Real? Please hang up. I'll call you back.
部屋の方で電話が鳴ってるみたいね。
Oh no. They saw me. Oh, gee. All clear. No sign of any enemies. I will now proceed to clear the next room. Oh, where could that criminal have escaped to? What? It's just you guys? Oh, I'm sorry for interrupting you. Don't mind me and carry on.
こら、そんなアホみたいな芝居でごまかせると思ってんの？
Believe me, this is the last thing I wanted. Oh, it's gonna be a stupid scene.
息忍ばせて
Blah, 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 blah. Whatever, shut up. Anyway, I should get out of here ASAP. Who knows who knows what Akira will do to me if I'm still here. I'd better get out of here quickly. I'm not a prude in any way. I promise you. I just think that there are some tropes that are really stupid at this point, and I just can't suffer them. Don't do the dumb pervert thing, because I'm just gonna hate it every time. Oh boy, this is not my day. I'm soaking wet as well. Did she hang up the phone? Well, she'll probably try to call me again. Why don't you just call her back? This guy is only a man of action when the story deems it absolutely freaking... Ugh. Real, that was seriously bad timing. Oh, the phone is ringing again. I think she finally finished telling all the guests. Real, is that you? Oh, good. It's Deepthroat. The voice at the other end. The voice at the other end sounds strange. It is too distorted so that I can't make out the identity of the caller, even if it's a man or a woman. Who is this? Okay, this is Vincent, more than likely. Oh, that's good! We've just told everybody that he's dead! Awesome! The administrator. Who are you? Are you one of the guests, or are you someone from the mansion? I mean, Real seems kind of like I did kind of mention that she kind of gives off like a detective-y kind of vibe or an investigator-y kind of vibe. I could see Giselle also maybe being in that role, but like if Vincent is as well, if he's like been embedded here as help to investigate all of this stuff and to, you know, get proof and all that, that would probably make a lot of sense too. Well, I would advise not, you know, having a meeting at night because somebody's gonna try to shoot us. I see. So you're a CIA agent or something like that? And it's inconvenient that I don't know your name. A code name is fine. What do I call you? Say Deepthroat, say Deepthroat, say Deepthroat. Okay. Wizards. All right, that works. I think Deepthroat would have been funnier. But then again, it would have probably been the most obvious and probably overused reference. So I'm not sure I get what we're going with wizards here. Wizards? All right, wizards? I have a few questions I'd like to ask you. Do you have any idea who killed Thomas and Sir Raymond? Like that, probably. It's definitely not Vincent. Don't think that it's Vincent, okay? Whatever you do. Huh? Jacob said something similar. How do you know that? I see. Not cautious enough.
そんな人物をやすやすと殺せるとはどうにも考えづらい。あるいはその何者かは彼を出し抜く何らかの手段を持っていたのかもしれない。
Is it possible that someone from the mansion is helping the killer?
あり得る話だ。
It's definitely Abby. Don't think it's Vincent. It's probably Abby.
この島の研究を私欲のために利用しようとする者にとって彼は邪魔者でしかなかったはずだ。
Man, I don't know what kind of research you want to be using for your own purposes on this island. Everything sounds pretty friggin' awful and evil in ways that I don't know, like, unless you just want to go into the same racket of what, you know, of benefiting from. But again, like, if harvesting organs is a thing, which I'm pretty sure is, given that, you know, we know that there are people that guests are just allowed to kill, and those people are probably harvested for organs. So there's probably money to be made with organs on the black market. I don't doubt that. But man, like, fighting over this pigsty feels a little weird at this point. But I'm a normie. What do I know? I'm not like somebody with way more money and who has lost touch with reality. If so, do the mansion staff know who the killer is? The killer was clever enough to manage to kill Sir Raymond. He or she most likely has a bargaining chip. I don't know what it could be, though. Yeah, it seems so long as the killer is alive, there's not like a level of protection, but if we're talking about people within the mansion kind of being in on this too, there's definitely like a couple other pieces on the board to be considered. So you're saying that our lives are now in the hands of a killer. Isn't that ironic? Considering how Thomas and Sir Raymond were killed, I can say the killer harbored a grudge against them so much. What are your thoughts on that? Uh-huh. Organ trade. That's horrible. Something else. This island. What's the secret of Shironagasu Island? It appears that Wizards doesn't want to discuss that yet. I'd like to know more about Sir Raymond. What was his role on this island? Jurisdiction over the island? Government involvement, huh? I feel like we are playing the Solid Snake in this conversation because this guy is just saying a thing and we're just repeating it and adding, huh, at the end.
彼が殺されたことが知れたのはしかも黙ってはいない
But we can't make contact with them until the ship returns.
そういうことになる機関が状況を把握するまでまだ時間がかかるはずだそれまでは連中も手出しすることはできない
Does that mean the killers has free reign until they're unmasked?
それだけならまだいい仮に殺人者に協力した内通者が屋敷にいたのならば我々は非常な危険にさらされることになるだろう内通者は邪魔者でしかない我々を排除しにかかるはずだ
Well, isn't that just gravy?
注意しろいけません現状はすでに危険水域に達している
They've been dangerous for a while. It's just kind of a matter, like, we've been in, like, I think we've been in, like, the red since Thomas got incinerated, and then we invented a new color after somebody decided to throw a freaking black mamba into a room with us and almost got somebody killed. And now the dude that runs the place is dead. I think we have gone far beyond the danger zone. About Sir Raymond.
私は知っていることはその程度だが今気になっていることは彼の部下は果たして本当に忠実な部下であったのかということだ
This is my intuition speaking, but there's something off about Vincent. Could he be the one pulling the strings behind the scenes? No, absolutely not. Don't suspect Vincent at all. He's a totally innocent little boy. It'd be rather bad if he was our enemy. No answer on that. So, will you tell me now what is happening on Shironagasu
い
Island?
いだろうこの潮流す島で行われていた売春臓器売買それらは全て単なる副産物
Those were just the appetizers.
この島で行われている真の目的は生物兵器の開発だ
Of course. Biological weapons, huh? On such a remote island in the
お
ocean?
前は
Guantanamo Bay? Yeah.
キャンプのことを知っているだろう
Of course. It's a U.S. military base built in a leasehold in Cuba. It is a black site where national and international laws do not apply. There was a lot of outrage when terrorists in prison there were tortured. What about it?
成熟した先進国は一様にして人道的配慮が台頭しやがてそれらは数々の制約を生み出すだが都市として国家には法を超えたイリーガルな手段が必要となるのだグアンタナモはその恒例だろう今や第三国は人道を無視した方法によって数々の侵略開発を行い我が国の優位性は損なわれつつあるその対抗手段の一つとして作られたのがこの島シロナガス島だここは組織によって作られた第二のブラックサイトなのだ
And then we just had decided to have, you know, some cake and pie on the side while we were at it. This is the second black site built by the organization. A black site for the development of biological weapons. It goes against any humanitarian progress made in the last decennia.
それは違う今だからこそこの島は必要なのだ少なくとも連中はそう考えている
I see. So what kind of biological weapons are they developing?
残念ながら我々もまだその情報は掴んでいないだが多くの被験者の肉体を必要とする実験であることだけは確かなようだ
Yeah, I could have guessed that much.
カスタマイズされたウイルス開発あるいはその人体自体に作用する何らかの遺伝子操作などだ
Kind of explains why, like, the weird, you know, the weird shark man that we're gonna end up seeing soon, I'm guessing. Kind of explains where that probably came from. I see. Well, it sounds like it'll be a tough problem to deal with in any case. So what do you want me to do?
その兵器の正体を暴き、可能ならばそれが屋敷側の手に落ちることを阻止してもらいたい。
You're our only hope, Snake.
それは第二次世界大戦時における核兵器レベルのものである可能性すらあるのだ。それが陸的な人物の手に落ちることだけは何としても阻止しなければならない。
All right! All of this is pretty damn alarming. And you're telling me to handle that all by myself? You're nuts!
その兵器を先に我々が手にしたのなら、連中も手出しはできなくなるはずだ。
I suppose.
保険を手に入れるようなものだと考えてもらえればいい。
I suddenly hear static coming from the phone.
ここまでのようだな。
Somebody's on to us. These communications are absolutely being monitored.
また連絡する。
Hey, wait! Damn, they hung up. I wanted to ask some more things, but, well, I still got a lot of information. If all of this is correct, we might not live to see another day unless I do something about it. Guess I'll have to do some hardcore investigating now. Perhaps I can find a hidden communication device somewhere. I'm also worried about this biological weapon. If the people from the mansion are planning to use it, they'll have to be stopped. Hello?
ああ、やっと繋がったわ。どうしたの？大丈夫？ずっと話し中だったから何かあったんじゃないかと心配になってたんだけど。
You know, it wouldn't surprise me if she was wizards at all. Hey, Real. Nah, I'm fine, no problem. Have you been in touch with the other guests?
ああ、いえ。それがねねこちゃんとあきらちゃんにだけ。
I got that all sorted, don't sweat it.
どこにいるのか知らない？
They're all right. They threw hot water at me. Never mind. They're in my room.
ああ、それなら安心したわ。
I want to tell Real about the conversation I just had, but it's too dangerous to talk about it on the phone. I should keep this quiet for now. We should be on our guard. We should stay together in a single place as much as possible. And we shouldn't trust people from the mansion
どうもそう
anymore.
みたいね。でもこの絶海の孤島じゃ逃げ場もないわよね。
Yeah, we're in a tough spot. We have to play with the cards we've been dealt, though, whatever that
Yeah.
means.
私の方でも準備が終わったらまた連絡するわ。
What you gonna do?
くれぐれも注意してね。
You too, Real. The card that was left inside the corpse by the killer. Was it left there to send me a message, or is it a trap? All right, guess I'll just have to accept their invitation.
あ、まだいたわ、この変態。
なんだその血まみれのカード。なんでそんなもん持ってるんだ。気持ち悪い。
It is pretty gross. Nanako, Akira, listen to me carefully. Sir Raymond is dead. We just found out that he's been murdered. It appears that he's been dead for like 12 hours.
レイモンド卿が殺された？あんたまさかさっきのことをごまかすために嘘ついて
Believe
るん
me,
じゃな
I
いでしょうね。
wish that was the case. This is not a joke. There was a vacant room on the first floor, room 105. We found Sir Raymond's dead body in there. This is likely the handiwork of the same person who killed Thomas.
やっぱりあれ死体だったのか。見なくてよかった。
And apparently the mansion's staff can't be trusted either. I tell them what wizards told me earlier.
生物兵器の開発？まさかそんなことまでやってただなんて。
This card was hidden inside Sir Raymond's body. This might be the key to his living quarters. I'm going to use this to sneak into Sir Raymond's living quarters.
そんなことする必要あるのか。それに罠っぽい気がするけど。
It does feel like a setup. It does feel like something that could have just been placed there Because again, they like, if they're looking to get rid of like the smart guy on the island, which we're apparently the smart guy, that would make sense. If we do nothing, things could get really bad. Even if it's dangerous, I still have to go. Nanako, Akira, it would be best if you two stayed together with everyone else in the same place. You should also gather some food if you can.
なんだかとんでもないことになってきたみたいね。
No, I think there's plenty to be worried about. I'll be back. Keep an eye out for danger.
ちょっと待って。
Hmm? Nanako hands me a device that looks like a smartphone.
これはこの島でも使えるように改造した無線端末。
Oh, okay.
多分窓際からならこのパーソナル11をでも通話やメッセージを受信できると思う。一切ログが残らない仕様で、一定時間経過すると内容消去される端末だから、どんな危ない秘密の内容でもこれを使えば安全。
That's very helpful. This should come in handy, Nanako.
トマスのカードの解析にはまだ時間がかかると思う。池田、僕はパートナーだから。
You sure you want to do this, kiddo? You sure you want to? You sure you want a solid snake with me? Nanako, I appreciate that, but I can't allow you to come with me. Your strength is not physical, but mental. Use your brain to help everyone as much as possible.
そんな死亡フラグみたいなこと言うな。
Akira, look after Nanako.
ええ、言われなくても大丈夫よ。さっきの覗きの件は水に流してあげるわ。くれぐれも気をつけてね。
All right, I'll see you later. All right, I should be ready for whatever happens next. Do you have your gun? If I don't do anything, Nanako and the others will be in danger. As Wizard said, I need to take the initiative. No regrets, whatever happens. This is how I've always lived. It looks like I'll have the chance to prove myself again. Here goes nothing! Strange, the elevator was out of order earlier. It's working fine now. All right, let's get this over with. What the fuck? That actually got me! Woo! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Damn, what a situation. I have a nagging feeling that something really bad is about to happen. I need to get on top of this as quickly as possible. Now let's see, will this card work or not? Bingo! It unlocked the door. So this really is the card key to Sir Raymond's living quarters. Alright, there's no time to waste. Let's take a look inside. Huh. It appears to be a living room. It leads to another room. As far as I can see, this room doesn't appear to be very important, although I have a feeling that there's something strange about it. No, I shouldn't look into little things right now. I need to keep Nanako and the others safe from the killer first. I'll open the door over there. What in the world? What? You've got to be kidding me. What the hell is going on? This room appears to be a carbon copy of Roy Higgins's study. Why is this here? In this mansion? Am I hallucinating? I wish Nanako was here. Oh, well, I guess I'll need to investigate this room with my detective powers. Oh boy. Okay. Looks like we can only look at a few things. There's a note on the desk. Card lost. OOL3C. I have a feeling I need to write that down. I'm gonna do that right now. OOL3C. I don't know what that could be, but that looks like a password. What does this mean? It appears to be some kind of code, but Neneko might be able to make more sense of this. I know. I'll send her this code with this device she gave me. Perhaps she can make more sense of this? Now, what was that code again? Whoa! Ever since I entered this room, I haven't been able to think straight. All I have to do is look at the note in front of me. Guard post. That's spelled wrong. Guard post. Okie doke. OOP3G. All right. Huh? Was this the code? I thought it was different. What should I do? Should I send this code or what? What is going on? What should I do? I'll just send her this code for now. I had no idea, dude. Like, what do you want? I use the device and send Neneko the code. All right. I feel as if something strange is happening right now. Is it just my imagination? I didn't save at any point. I think I've made a boo-boo. Nothing unusual about the floor. The place itself feels surreal, though. I should look elsewhere. There doesn't seem to be anything unusual about the bookshelf. Strangely, it looks exactly the same. Why is it a copy of the one on Roy Higgins' study? Neneko might have noticed any difference. Let's look around more. I have a bad feeling about this. I don't see the 5 towns outside the window, but the Aleutian sky and sea instead. It's so strange. The scenery feels unreal somehow. I should pay more attention to the interior instead of the scenery, though. For some reason, that eerie painting is upside down. Somehow, this makes the painting even eerier, but why? What does this mean? This is so weird. The painting itself appears to be identical to the one in Roy Higgins' study. However, there's something wrong about it. There's nothing unusual about the photographs. It's so strange. They're the same ones as those in Roy Higgins' study. There's nothing unusual about the chandelier. The fact that this room even exists is bizarre, though. The light switch doesn't appear to work either. Something is not right. The situation is too unusual. I should check in with Neneko again. Ah, it looks like she sent me a reply. What is this gibberish? Is there a connection issue? Or is it one of Neneko's weird pranks? What's going on? Damn it, what's happening to me? I can no longer read the letters. I'm stupid. I lost my brain. I don't know how to read no more. My left brain half must be under the influence of something. There are hallucinogens in this room. I have to get out of here quickly. Uh-oh. I don't think we're gonna make it. My vision is blurry. Damn, I can't move. They got me, Neneko! They got me! They got me!
遅い。いくらなんでも遅すぎる。
Did we get a bad ending? I think we got a bad ending.
もしかして 池田の身に何かあったのでは。
はあ、池田はつい 1,2 分前に出て行ったばっかりじゃないの。あんたどんだけ池田に恋焦がれてんのよ。
別に恋焦がれてなんかいない。
I was just talking to myself, not to you. Is she planning on staying in this room the entire time? She's making me so nervous that I just might have to throw
ま
up.
あとりあえずしばらくの間はじっと待っとくしかないでしょう。私
誰？
そんなにビクビクしてると私の方まで驚くわ。少しはその怪しい挙動を抑えてくれないかしら。
Given the situation, I don't think we need to be answering this door, but I don't think they got that message.
どうせジゼルでしょ。大丈夫、やっぱりジゼルよ。今開けるわね。
Hey, Giselle!
お嬢様、大丈夫でしたか？先ほどベクスター様から連絡を受けて急いでこちらに来たのですが、レイモンド卿が殺されたというのは本当なんでしょうか？
私も実際に目にしたわけじゃないけど、どうやら本当のようね。これから先はなるべく別行動は避けた方が良さそうね。どこに犯人が潜んでいるのか分かったもんじゃないし。
Wait a minute. I don't think I can mentally handle being together with these two for very long. I'd rather be attacked by the killer.
ねえ猫、何あんたそんなにビクビクしてんのよ。
That's just her natural state of being.
まさかあんた殺人犯に襲われた方がマシだとか思ってるんじゃないでしょうね。
そんなこと。
She absolutely wasn't. Darn, she's so unexpectedly sharp.
何の音？
この音は、しまった。池田からのメールだ。
Card lost. OOL3C. It definitely is a message from Ikeda, but it's a strange message with jumbled letters. Lazy guy didn't even write something as a subject.
もしかして池田から連絡があったの？何これ？
確かになんか様子がおかしい。まさか池田のやつ僕をビビらせようとしてわざとこんなメールを送ってきたんじゃないだろうな。
そうじゃないとすれば、もしかしてまともに文章が打てない状態だとか？
でも開業してるし文字をカッコで囲んでるし時間的余裕がないって感じじゃない。となると考えられる可能性は2つ。池田が文字打ちすらまともにできないアホだったか、あるいはまともに文字を打てていないことを池田自身が認識で
Guard
きていない
post
か。
and card lost feel like OOL3C OOP3G. Guard post and card lost are similar.
どっちにしてもまずい気がする。文字認識能力の低下、麻酔薬か幻覚剤か、ハロタン、ア酸化窒素、シロシビン、メスカリン、リゼルグ酸、ジエチルアミド。いや、そんなこと言ってる場合じゃなくて、早く逃げるように伝えないと。早くその場から離れろ。ガスだ。とりあえずこれで反応してくれるといいけど。
そのカッコの中の妙な文章は何なのかしら。暗号か何か？カードロスト OOL3C？
もしかするとそうなのかも。でも他の文字はめちゃくちゃなのにこれだけ妙にまともな文字になってる気がする。ひょっとして池田は目の前にある文字を見たまんま打ち込んだのかも。文字認識能力が乱れていたとしてもそれなら多分正しい文字を送ることができるだろうから。
Mm-hmm.
どういうこと？
例えば目の前に「アキラアホ」と書かれた紙があるとして、だけど
Good, good example,
そ
Neneko.
れがアキラ天才に間違って見えているとする。手元には「アキラアホ」「アキラ天才」と書かれた2つのボタンが見える。その場合どちらのボタンを押せば実際に「アキラアホ」と出力できるのか。答えは「アキラ天才」と書かれた方のボタンを押さないといけない。理由は当然ボタンの文字も同じように誤認識してるから。なのでその状況下では見たままの文字を打たないと間違った情報を送付してしまうことになる。
This girl's smart. She got so many smarts, it's ridiculous. She got a smart level of like 69.
アキラはアホなのに。
And she's so kind.
池田もおそらく見たまんまの文字をそのまま打ち込んだんだと思う。
Safety save! Just to be on the safe side here.
下手に頭を使って文字を打ってたら本来書かれていたのと違うメッセージを送ってしまっていたと思う。
What? Why? Why did Akira do an iron claw on me? Gotta wonder why. Why would she resort to unreasonable violence? I was just trying to explain this to her. What a horrible, unstable person.
まあいいわ。でもそれが実際に何かの暗号だとしても今の状況じゃ動きようがないでしょ。しばらくはここでおとなしくしているべきよ。
でもこれは助けに行かないとまずい気がするんだけど。
気持ちはわかるけど今は我慢なさい。池田はきっと大丈夫よ。あと30分しても戻ってこないようなら他の手を考えましょう。
わかった。
遅いわね。ジゼル、さっきからどのくらいの時間が経った？
今ちょうど30分になったところです。
Load up, folks.
やっぱり池田に何かあったんだ。
ああ、はいはい。吐きそうならトイレに行きなさい。それにしても確かにちょっと遅すぎるわね。レイモンド卿の部屋に忍び込むだけでこんなに時間がかかるとも思えないし。
お嬢様、私が本館の方に様子を見に行ってきましょうか。
それはちょっと危なそうだし、どうせ行くなら。
Yeah, I think we need to stick together as best we can here, but also try to be as inconspicuous as possible.
少しでも危なそうならすぐにこの部屋に戻ること。いいわね。
わかった。じゃあ
Stay here and pray for your safety.
無事を祈ってる。
ほんと誰の姿も見当たらないわね。かなり不気味な感じだわ。
池田のやつどこに行ったんだ。
エレベーターに乗ってレイモンド卿の部屋に向かったのは確かだと思うけど、とりあえずレイモンド卿の部屋の前まで行ってみる？
それはやめた方がいいような気が。なんだか
Do you
嫌な
really?
予感がする。
What could be giving you a bad feeling?
何ビビってんのよ。た
We're
だ部屋
just
の前
gonna
まで
go
行
to
く
a
だけでしょ。
door where a guy's been missing for 30 minutes and we sent on a very relatively easy reconnaissance job and now he's not back. That's totally nothing to be scared about.
池田を本当に助けたいのならこのくらい我慢しなさいな。
ミイラ取りがミイラになる未来が見える。
んね。ボタンを押しても動かないみたいだけど。
このエレベーターよく止まるな。
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, this thing literally just worked like 30 minutes ago.
動かないならしょうがないわ。それじゃあ階段で上に向かってみましょうか。
確か階段は鍵がかかってるはず。
そうなの？ならとりあえず今は辺りの様子を調べてみるしかないわね。今ほっとしたわね、ねねこ。
別にほっとなんてしてないから。
それじゃあ手分けして辺りを調べることにしましょう。互いの居場所が把握できる範囲でね。
かしこまりました。
I really don't want to do anything. I really don't want anything weird to appear like a demon of Shironagasu Island. I shouldn't think about that. I guess I'll look around a bit. All right. So we're going to go ahead and call things here. I think this is a good place because I think this, again, the story I think is about to jump off and we're just kind of over an hour or so here. So we're going to go ahead and call things there, but that is absolutely things moving forward. We know what happened to Raymond. We got a call for, like, the person we received a call from, I swear it's gotta be real. Just kind of like playing a couple of parts here. It's either real or it's Vincent. Those are the most likely people I think that are also investigating this from a more you know, a deeper point of view than we could as, you know, a mere detective. So now that like, and I don't even know what's going on with that room literally being like an exact duplicate of Roy Higgins's office. That's so weird. And like the weird effect that happened when we came into the room as well, like that's happened a couple of times. I think there's just something going on, and I'm pretty sure like he got knocked out by some kind of gas, but I don't really know, like this code thing is probably going to be something we're going to have to figure out. So there's a whole lot of cards on the table, and we know that now it's basically Metal Gear Solid, but the island's also got, you know, a lot of other ugly stuff on it. So are we going to be able to put a stop to all of this? Is the demon of Shironagasu Island even real? It seemed to be when we rode in that elevator and I got jump scared. At any rate, that is going to do it for now. Thank you so much for stopping by as always, and I hope you have a nice rest of your whatever, wherever you are, and we will catch you next time. Bye!